Well, Memorial Day marks the unofficial start of summer, and it's the first major holiday since literally the pandemic started 15 months ago. And also since we've seen these mask mandates lift for about 40% of the country.
Nadia Romero explains why the Biden administration wants Americans to remember the pandemic is not over.
Oh man, it feels great.
Minneapolis traveler Ricardo Walters says he's fully vaccinated and making his first trip since the pandemic began.
No concerns at all. I had some friends that traveled a couple of weeks ago, and they say, hey, Rick, you know, it's okay to get out and go, and I sure jumped on it.
It's what AAA is calling revenge travel.
People were able to save a lot of money because they weren't traveling to work last year, and so they're going to places, they're staying longer and doing more things and spending more money.
While the pandemic isn't over, the numbers in the U.S. look promising, with half of American adults fully vaccinated. President Joe Biden traveling to Virginia to tout progress against COVID-19. Nationwide, CDC data shows 10 states reached the Biden administration's goal of vaccinating at least 70% of adults with at least one dose.
So many joys of life, large and small, have been halted by a long, dark winter. And today, we've gone from 184 cases per day nationwide to fewer than 22,000 cases per day. Deaths have dropped by over 85%.
The president preaching cautious optimism as many states lift mask mandates and some restaurants and beaches back to full capacity, with Americans eager to enjoy a normal holiday weekend.
But let me be clear, we're not done yet. We have to reach those who are not vaccinated and make it as easy as possible for them to get protected.
In Washington, I'm Nadia Romero.
And if you're driving this weekend, gas prices are not cheap. Unfortunately, we're seeing the highest Memorial Day prices since 2014. So let's break it down for you right now. The average prices for states in our area, this is according to AAA. Right now, South Carolina, it's at $2.84, North Carolina, $2.90, and Georgia, the highest at $2.91. But the good news is it is still cheaper than the national average, which is now $3.04. The number ticked up by just 1 cent since the start of this week on Monday. But look at this chart. 1 year ago today, the national average for a gallon of regular gas, it was at $1.97. It's just wild to see. I mean, not a lot of people were traveling.
I don't think anybody's on the roads.
No, that's the thing. Wow. And let's take you outside right now. Live look from our tower camera outside of our Fox Carolina studio, and our traffic team keeping a watchful eye on those roads for you, because we know a lot of people are leaving work early today, traveling, going to their destination for the weekend. So one of the busiest travel days of the summer months. So make sure that you are being safe and being a defensive driver when you're out on those roads.